Every year, a select group of artists in the North Metro come together to sell their unique creations. The annual North Artist Studio Crawl invites art shoppers into the homes and studios of those who create. CTN's Dan Carpenter checked out last weekend's event.
Could it be that somewhere in every artist's past was a small spark that caught their eye?
You learn new things all the time just from making mistakes.
A craft they would decide to perfect after someone or something fanned that spark into a flame.
Yeah, I was going for chemistry originally, and I walked into the glass studio, and I finished chemistry, but I ended up liking glass more.
Walk around glassmaker Douglas Becker's studio in Bethel, and you'll see the hanging fruit from a labor of love.
I needed an art credit for psychology major, so that's how I got into glass blowing.
That's a semi-original glaze there.
For the 21st year, the North Artist Studio Crawl brings the art consumer
I was looking at that one.
and the artist together.
It's that direct, immediate connection, I guess.
This year, more than 24 North Metro artists shared space in their homes, garages, and studios.
We're trying to give people an opportunity to come and see a space where an artist would actually work.
An experience that leaves the shopper with something more than a purchase.
They gotta pick it up, they gotta touch it, they gotta feel it, they gotta see it.
But the knowledge of how a piece of art came to be.
You know, it's like a year-long process, and putting the finish on, you finally get to see what it is.
The art crawl began with just 8 artists and now includes painters, potters, jewelers, carvers, glass makers, and more.
So it's just kind of a eye-opening experience for the public to let them know where we are and what we do, and you know, it's a good thing.
Returning next April.
Next year it'll be even bigger and better.
Dan Carpenter,
There's a lot of talent right here.
CTN Community Update.
The North Artist Studio Crawl concluded last weekend, but many of the artists continue to sell their work throughout the year. For more information, log on to nascrawl.org.